Hello, and welcome. You know how it is. We're here for another solo challenge on Terraforming Mars, the board game. We have Venus, the special board, and Preludes activated. Point Luna, strongest corp in the game. Let's see. Building enterprises, a little bit of energy, space hotels, research. Don't mind me, but this is a run with potential. We'd minus out $9 though, just based on picking our preludes, but I think that's worthwhile. If we can get a mining area, terraforming Ganymede for the late game, a little bit of research, and a little bit of spin inducing, I think that we end up in a pretty good spot overall. For those not familiar with Terraforming Mars and Point Luna, we get $38 to start plus the titanium, but every time we play an earth tag, including the corporation and our preludes, we're getting free card draw. Plus, I'm going to come here and grab 2 more cards. Wow. Talk about life. And then we just picked up cartel. So I'm going to pick up space hotels. And in Gen 1, we have a single TR, which is fine, but 10 money production. And we're at 3 earth tags with another one in the pocket for 4 more income. That's really, really lucky for us. That's really good. Then I have the 2 energy. Sometimes you go a whole game looking for energy, so it's nice to know that it's out there. Let's start the game by grabbing a free ocean over here. Now we're at 2 oceans out of 3 for that card that we have. More energy production based on having energy tags is nice. Playing a card before the steps is less important now that I have the world government to help me. So let's just grab these cards. That's fine. Yeah, and I think that we're happy to play cartel for 4 income. We don't need to sit on this any longer. We actually got AI Central from that, which is a really strong card. Very happy with that. I think, though, just for tempo, let's go ahead and sell a card that we don't plan on playing. And that can allow us to get another card out right now. I think Tardigrades is just not quite doing it for us. Let's get this energy procced up. That energy can spill into heat. That's fine. And we can use the energy on AI Central. We can also use those energy tags to now play Fusion Power and be the 3rd science tag that we need for AI Central. So we've set ourselves up to go in on that card draw while we have a little bit of terraforming hooked up. I think Nitrolithic Moss is still something I want to be eligible to play. So I'm going to take another chance for an ocean and just put it up here in the corner. Research Outpost, incredible card. Oxygen bumping with Steelworks might just be the early game drive that we need to make this work. And then a Trans-Neptune probe. I think that we can diversify in this way and be happy. So instead of playing our discount, let's get Steelworks right now. And we're going to start pushing oxygen hard. And then we'll have to look for another way to get the heat up. So with the oxygen being pushed hard, that's going to get us steel from doing those clicks. That steel is going to go into a research outpost, probably a mining area beside it, potentially down here at the bottom of the board. We have enough oceans for Nitrolithic Moss if I can just get 2 plants somewhere. Lots of potential. I think I can do I already have the oxygen bumps locked down right now. I don't have anything pushing heat or Venus. I'll do a heat bump. I don't need more oxygen bumpers. And I don't actually have a need for more science tags for now. The ocean could be nice, but I don't plan on playing it in the next several generations. So I think it'll slow us down too much. Let's get this stuff played. Come here. I'm just going to grab the 2 steel. We're going to play the mining guild. Mining area. Next door. We'll use the steel. We'll get the steel. And then methane from Titan, I think, is low-key what we want next. Even though AI Central is great, let's settle up our economy real quick. Because getting 2 plant income means that we could play Nitrolithic Moss next turn. And then we'll be in like a really, really good way. Plus we're getting the extra steel. Plus we're getting the extra... Yeah, okay. So it's the end of Gen 4. Let's do the audit. Right, we have 3 TR, which is pretty low, on top of the 14 for the 17 total. But 14 more income here, plus the 2 metals, we are well above average. We are Point Luna strong in terms of income. In terms of heat, we're only having 1 energy spill over, but honestly, this is pretty decent. I usually look for 5 energy and heat income. We have 7 total. The caveat to that is that we're pushing oxygen here, which I think is actually a net gain for us. It's just that the heat's going to be a little bit slower, so we need to be cognizant of that. And with this steelworks bump and the fact that I have nitrolific moss for 4 plant income coming soon, the oxygen should be easy peasy. So it's just a matter of making sure that we get a plan for the other metrics. Oxygen should be handled at this point, and we have a lot of money coming in that can potentially help us balance our economy in terms of terraforming. I'm going to start pushing Venus. Lunar Beam is a Earth tag that will help us. Comet will help us. Jetstream microscraping could help us if I found a synergy for it. It's 1 titanium basically per gen, per every 2 gens, and then every 2 gens you're getting a Venus bump. I think that at this point we have enough time for that to actually play out helpfully. So we'll push this again, and we are at 1 science tag. So research and AI Central together is playable this gen. Or we play Lunar Beam, use our steel on fusion power, and get nitrolific moss. Let's do 1 more turn of setting up the terraform, and then this should put us in a position where at this stage I'm good. Like, we actually don't even need to play research. We could play Trans-Neptune Probe instead. I still think research is better because of the 2 card draw. But we now... This is the end of Gen 5. Sometimes I accidentally do an audit at Gen 5 instead of Gen 4. This is it. Like, this is tons of money coming in. A decent little bit of steel and titanium. Then 4 plant income plus the click for the oxygen. And then all of this energy and heat. Like, that is really good. We don't have a thing for Venus, except we do have Jetstream microscrapers and spin-inducing asteroid. So I think that we're in a good way. I think that we're actually, like, it's our game to lose in a way. So we'll take another Venus click. An investment loan is good for us. Algae, Venus Magnetizer, and Heather. All of this is good. It's just a matter of getting it played, which is a little tricky. But there we go. The heat's coming. Everything's coming. Let's play... I don't have enough steel this turn to make research and AI Central work for us. So I might wait a turn. Unless I investment loan. Well, I guess, yeah. Let's research first. And then I think investment loan makes sense, but I just saw that we got satellites, so we'll probably want to play that as well. Investment loan. And I should have enough. So AI Central, we draw 2 cards per turn now. We're getting Media Group, so that's money back on events. Insanely poggers for us. It's an Earth tag, and it will help us on these events. And then we also have a chance now to get money per space tag. It'd be great to have Trans-Neptune played at this point, but we can't. So let's just take the income and move on. That's 5 more income per turn at a pretty modest cost. 1 more Venus bump. Everything's kind of getting set up here in a way. Olympus Conference, we like. Terraforming, Insanity, and Sister Planet Support. I mean, we're just getting given the cards. We're getting given so many cards that are good at this point. It's a little bit... I'm a little bit shocked, if I'm honest. It's hard to keep track of how much good stuff we're getting here. Let's take our greenery and put it down for another card as well. So, are we getting science tags this turn? No, not really. Are we getting Sister Planet Support? I would like to. To do that, I need to play Jetstream Microscrapers. I think that's my plan for this gen. Getting Ice Asteroid would open up the play for Algae as well. But let's just take a turn, get the Jetstream Microscrapers sucking up that titanium. Look at the Sister Planet support. That'll get me a little bit more income, another card draw. And I'm surprised I don't have enough for Terraforming Contract. Usually in solo by Gen 7, we have lots for that. So at this point, I've done everything I wanted to this gen. Oh no, I pushed the oxygen one too far. Colonizer Training Camp, I am so sorry, my dude. Let's get a card draw from playing you. Asteroid, I mean, we're getting lots of really good stuff. And then let me just play... I could still get the Earth Office. I'm going to wait on the other card because there's nothing else I'm going to play this turn. I don't have enough money left after playing that card, so we'll hold on to it for one more step. Do we need oceans? 1, 2, 3, 4, plus this 5, 6, 7, 8. We might need an ocean, but let's just take the one heat bump just to be safe. Arctic Algae, super playable. Space Station, super playable. Development Center, super playable. It's just a matter of getting all the cards played before the game ends. So Arctic well, I'm going to get money back on events. I'm going to get Arctic Algae instead of Ecological Zone, right? Am I crazy to think that Ecological Zone is fun right now? It would really end my turn, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Gonna get the heat bump for the heat income. I'm going to do this Venus tap now. I'm going to do another tap here. That gives me enough steel that I can afford to come here for another science tag card draw. We're getting 3 cards per turn. We just drew into anti-grav. Insane good timing. We can get this discount, but that's it. So instead we'll take a terraforming contract for another 4 income. We could make an extra buck with by playing Virus and getting Media Group to proc. I'm not sure that there's anything that we would get from that this gen though. So we'll hold on to it. It could be more valuable later. But now it's like, hey, we have to play those oceans. In fact, I could play an ocean now, but I don't want to. So we'll take another heat bump, even though we're getting lots of heat. We shouldn't need strip mine. I'm going to grab it as emergency, but we shouldn't need it. Freya Biodomes in case we want to get Venusian insects played. So yeah, we're pushing everything. Herbivores is playable. Ecological Zone is playable. This is insanity. I did not expect this. We get money back on events and a card draw for Earth Tag. So let's play you. Let's make sure we get this discount. Let's make sure we get these heat bumps. And I need to play faster here. So we have Heather. We have... I think this is a card draw. 1 science tag. Lightning Harvest, not bad. I mean, we have a lot of good things here. And I have to do spin-inducing asteroids soon. Ecological Zone for the hell of it. Herbivores for the hell of it. Let's be greedy for points. Now, Heather makes sense. Ice Asteroid lets me play Algae, though. So let's play that Ice Asteroid. That's going to get us a ton of plants. Just pushing along. Playing fast. Algae. Heather. I could get an extra couple bucks. I'm just going to play Virus now. On nothing to get that money back and see what we unlock in terms of playable cards. I don't really want a food factory, but I have the steel, so it makes me want it. We'll just get this 1 point card here instead. Alright, so we're ready to walk along the oceans here with our plants. We have lots of plants. We're going to keep taking a Venus bump. We have to get Venus bumps from this space event now. Spin-inducing asteroid. Oh, don't spend the titanium. I bet you I missed playing this last turn. I want to make sure I get that Venus bump. The cheap one. I also have a Venus magnetizer. I also have... I need a lot of heat at this point, so let's not tap that right away. Venusian insects is playable. Half point insects are very good. You could play Freya biodomes with it, but I don't really feel the need. Let's just terraform. Like imported GHG, that's a card draw. It's very good. Asteroid gets us a heat bump and some titanium back. Deimos down would really cook the planet. I mean, look, I'm just going to do it. Right, we're going to get a discount on it. We're going to play the Deimos down. We'll spend the titanium. That's going to get us a bunch of steel. Now, if I play the Comet, it will get us the heat bump for the ocean and then another ocean. We're getting bonus plants because we have Arctic algae, if you recall. So that's looking pretty great. I don't think we have points per Jovian this time, other than the multiplier in our hand, the Terraforming Ganymede. Venus Governor for $1 makes sense. 2 more oceans in our hand. Air scraping, we don't... Oh, we have air scraping. I should have played this, like, last turn. Now I have 2 clicks of Jetstream next turn. I don't even know that I need solar reflectors, but I'm going to play it to be safe. And everything else can turn to heat. That's fine. Totally fine. We'll do 1 more card draw here, just because. Get me out of here. We're speeding up. We're speeding up. I think a heat bump. I think we have everything else. I think we have pretty much everything done. This is strong. This is strong. So advanced alloys. We're just doing greeneries like crazy here. There's the entire oxygen track. Towing a comet just for the ocean is okay because we have rebates, but money back, card draw. I'm on a bit of a timer right now. I didn't expect to have such a long run, so I'm like, uh-oh. I have 5 floaters for right now, but I will never have 5 floaters again, so I'm gonna play this for the point. Venus bump here. I mean, we're cooking. All right, we're basically there. Heat bump, heat bump, heat bump. I have the heat, sure. We just need the 2 oceans. I have the oceans. I don't have a 1-point animal. Inventors Guild for a card draw, plus we can look at a card. Chronological, please. Other way. Energy tapping, we don't care. Power grid, we don't care. Nitrate producing is super playable. That will help us get a TR. So the government's going to do a Venus bump for us. So basically at this point, we're just looking for... We already have a Venus bump in the pocket. We can tow in comet at any time. We just sulfur floating habs and we can put on itself. And let's try and get this wrapped up. I can do this next gen. I should do this now. Start getting benefits from it. We do have advanced alloys. I keep forgetting that. Like, nothing else really matters all that much. This is 2 points, though. And I don't need any more heat bumps, so... That's good. This is good. Going into the last generation with $40 seems crazy, but look, we're just gonna buy cities, right? Like, so let's just go. Don't worry, there's some more we could have done there, but when you gotta roll, you gotta roll, okay? So Venus bump. No. None of this really matters. Cities I can't afford. Card draw. No. We don't have a 1-point animal still. Venusian insects, at least that's something. Venusian plants, rather. It's the last bump, even though I had one in my pocket. That's good. I don't need this. This on itself. Generic TR, we're always happy with that. You can be played and push up the TR. Nitrogen boy, you're gonna get us Venusian insects. We still don't have 1-point animals, but that's fine. We'll just take it on ecological. Greenery. May as well take the card. Way station for discount on Venus. Sure. Most of this is not really for points. Freya Biodomes, though, that is several points. So that's worthwhile. Asteroid mining for a couple points is kind of poopy. Imported hydrogen is a break point for us on Venusian insects to get to 6 points. And then towing a coet here for a bunch of plants. And yeah, now it's build a city. Almost certainly build another city here. Let's get our plants. Greenery in between, greenery beside. Media archives gets us a bunch of money and a card draw. Grass is nice. I bet you I have one science. Yeah, so if I play a science tag, that gets me. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's okay. Let's do a quick sell. I don't know how many Jovian tags I have in terms of getting points per Jovian. So let's just have a check with that. I'm going to have enough money for it after selling all of this. We did terraform everything, by the way. So, like, we're good there. 2 Jovian tags. This is 5 points. 3 TR and 2 points. I mean, it's probably worth it. It's fine. And then this gets us an extra greenery, which is worth more points because we can put it beside a city. All right, there you go. 70 TR. That's really good. A full terraform. So that's 2 out of 3. And then are we able to get she old 100 points total? Yeah, we did. So we're under a bit of a rush at the end there. Maybe we could have microed a little bit better, but 131 trifecta, I think we're happy with. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.